Oh, that would be great.
I don't know if I can afford the university. Hopefully it goes for cheap sale. That shit is big.
How cheap would it need to be, Speedy?
I would be willing to pay like, I don't know, 20, 25 for the university. I think, you know, because it's a huge place, right? So, you know. But, you know, if I really, you know, really need to, you know, cousin will probably pay it. He's probably a billionaire.
Then he would own it.
Yeah, I don't mind. Where are you guys going?
To the penthouse. I don't know. I think if they can build a solid case against the businesses that people that were involved, I think they should be taken. I think people signed up, unless I'm mistaken, but to my knowledge, people signed up for what they kind of OC was aware of. I mean, people see clips, and there was kind of popular clips posted about the consequences involved on the PD side. So I imagine a lot of people were aware of the consequences, especially the plain consequence for business. Otherwise, they wouldn't have moved those around to begin with. So I don't know. I think if you're aware of a consequence and you still do it, and then you have to, then I think it makes sense to deal with that consequence as it is. I think when it can be unfair is when people aren't aware of the consequence and then have to be dealt with it anyways, I guess. Pretty nice. I mean, that's the whole point of this meeting that we're having right now, I think.
Yeah, it makes sense, but that's what I mean. Like, this place is fucking, like, it's a great place.
Pretty sure folks knew there is. I assume so as well, but it's just an assumption though. So.
Ah, champagne. Very good, very good.
You're a fan of champagne?
Not really. I'm more like a cheap guy, you know. I drink the prosecco.
I thought you said you didn't drink.
Well, I don't drink. You know, I drink the alcohol-free prosecco.
Ah, fair enough.
Yeah. It's very good, you know. It's cheap, you know. You can pop it like a champagne. You pay like fucking $30 instead of paying like $1,500, eh?
What the fuck are you talking about, Speedy?
Like, you know, prosecco
Thanks,
compared to champagne.
30. Damn, that's big. Appreciate that, man. Thank you for being around for such a long time. Appreciate that.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, alcohol-free
want to go grab by the
prosecco.
elevator so they know we're back here?
Who? Who's
I'm
coming?
Yo, Flippy.
Oh, what the fuck is on? Oh shit. Okay, I'll go.
We're about to kill your ass, Speedy. Where's Harry?
I don't even know if Harry exited the con.
Classic Harry.
I'm not sure Harry exited.
Classic Harry.
You know, it's kind of crazy. Thinking back to it, everybody and their mother wanted to come to the casino, like, what, 3 years ago?
Yeah, because it was hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's just crazy thinking back to it.
And I think if you open up a new business with similar stature, then you'll grow the same interest.
That's what it is, yeah.
But he's right, though. The casino opening was fucking crazy. Didn't John Paul do a somersault with a bike on the opening of the casino?
Man, those are the fucking good old days.
I remember the casino opening night. There was like fucking 10 of us, Lang. You remember that shit?
Yeah.
With the limo that went around and picked everybody up?
I was wearing the suit. We were all wearing white and black and shit. Version of it. Fucking Tony and Sam were both fucking around too.
Mm-hmm.
Open way before JP. I just remember there was like one time when he did like a jump with one of those ramps and did like a fucking flip over the casino or something. I think it was no, I'm pretty sure that was during the opening. Pretty sure. Oh, Harry. And stuck at the roulette?
I wish I have no money for that.
Right.
Yeah, we heard you lost it all last night.
That's right.
Maybe don't gamble. What's this new style you're doing, Harry?
What's up, Phoebe?
Looks ridiculous.
I can call you back in like 10 minutes. I'm about to go into a meeting with Flippy.
Leslie, you got a fucking nose job.
All right, I'll give you a call.
You look like the guy at Despicable Me.
I don't think that ever
comment on my
happened.
fashion sense.
I don't think that ever happened.
So your nose just randomly got like.
You're being kind of weird right now, Harry.
All right, Lang. Well, you're in sweats, so you also can't comment on my fashion sense. So, anyone else want to take a pot? You know,
You're being kind of weird right now, Harry.
Anyone else want to take a pot? You know.
Bucket hat's a strange
Anyone else
choice.
got anything they want to say?
Yeah, the bucket hat. It's a strange choice there.
I don't care. I like it.
Why do you like it? What about what part of the bucket hat and glasses is it that you enjoy, Harry?
Looks cool.
Looks cool. Harry looks like he would sell like survival kits for the end of the world type vibes. Like that's what he looks like. He looks like that crazy camper guy who sells like end of the world, the survival all-in-one buckets. This is the book? No, I actually forgot. This was Nancy's book, right? Oh no, I've seen this book. This is a different book. This book.
Are these guys coming or what?
And God help the day that these guys, if Hydra ever goes to war with the Italians,
Real.
they'll just never show up to the meeting.
Hello. Let's go, boys.
Welcome.
What's up, Flippy? How you doing? What's up, Miguel?
Good. Sorry about the wait.
What
You
up?
all good? Not much. You said you wanted to chat. What's going on?
Yeah. Well, I guess.
What is this angle?
Give me a second. I did want to say, I forgot, but yeah. Have you guys thought about it? Have you talked about it? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, we're interested. Like, we're willing to make a deal. Just gotta make sense, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, so what makes sense for you?
Depends on what's offered.
Well, the original deal was for us to give you guys a meth lab,
So the only thing with the meth lab is, I mean, we do want it,
right?
but it's also like
We'd
not
like to.
guaranteed, right? Shut the fuck up, Harry. Ignore everything Harry says. He's a fucking idiot. So, because, you know, people can take that shit. Motherfuckers are probably gonna know we fucking have it. You know, respectfully, who's stopping you guys from taking it back after the fucking deal? No?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. That's it. Okay. Make one thing clear, bro. Whatever I tell you right now is you have my word for it. Okay. I know. I can have anyone in this entire city vouch for me. When it comes to business, for me, it's business. I ain't gonna play with that. Like, I can go to war with you tomorrow. I'll still do business with whoever the hell wants to do business with me. I've always gone by that, and I'll be honest with you. And I'm not saying this just say it. You can even ask me to yourself. I've told him that's one of the few things that I've learned from him in the city, and I've always saying that. So, if we're gonna do a deal, I'm gonna stick with it no matter what.
None of us are gonna
And the
cook.
whole, I guess, people knowing that
The reason why we're training the casino is because we don't utilize it, and we'd rather give it to another group of role players that potentially could.
as far as everyone else needs to know that it's still ours.
That's the OSC reason.
Okay. Where's the location of the one you're willing to give?
Do you care about the location?
Yeah, it's more up to you, to be honest.
Not really. I prefer it's in the city. At the end of the day, it is what it is.
There's right now there's 2 potential ones. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay, so we have 2 that we be able to give you. One of them, are you good with BSK by any chance, or are you not good with them?
Yeah, we have a good relationship with BSK.
Okay, well, if you have a good relation with them, then if we give you the one that we have in the city, they'd probably owe you a favor because we just talked to them recently and they're looking to get to a lab. And if they ever get a hold of a lab, they want to trade labs with us because they want to have a lab that's in their own territory.
Interesting.
The lab that
Okay.
the lab that we have is placed in their territory.
And they have one they want to trade.
They don't
Well,
have one.
if they get one in the future.
Oh, okay. It's an if.
OTT approached us and said that if they get their hands on one, will we swap for the one they get for the one that they get on their turf?
And I don't give a fuck. I'll tell you everything really, but I mean, they're probably thinking about taking more from GSF.
I mean, that's interesting. Okay. Are you guys willing to, throw anything else? Maybe sweeten the deal a little bit? Get some cash? I don't know, fucking assets you might have?
Are you so just to be clear, are you offering the whole casino? Because I feel like we talked about things changing, as in maybe we wouldn't be able to have the full floor or something like that.
Well, I'm cool with either or. It just depends on how you want to structure it.
I think full is probably the only option that we'd really want to entertain, to be honest. Especially if we're giving up a lab. Because sure, the lab might not be worth a casino, but...
Okay, Ling, what is it you really want? Because let's be honest, bro, I know you don't need money.
I mean, you want me to be honest, I don't give a shit about this fucking casino. You guys can have it. I'm just trying to get something out of it.
Yeah.
So, like I said, contrary to popular belief, me and Leslie, especially, we're not the kind of people who just hold on to things just to have them. If we're not using it and have no use for it, we don't give a fuck about it. I'm gonna be honest here.
Yeah.
This is a place where a lot of things could be done, and we realized that we're not doing enough, and when we're approached by somebody that would possibly do that, then it's an interesting offer, depending on what's offered for it.
Yeah.
Okay. Flippy,
We're willing to give you guys the whole fucking casino.
Okay, let me talk to Flippy a second, then we'll come back to you real quick.
All right.
Hey, Lang, weren't we, what about the potential of protection for Luciano? Wasn't that something we talked about?
Yeah, but we can't trust these guys on protection. But one thing we can do, though, is use that lab as a fucking piece with BSK.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of interesting, no?
Yes, it is. I mean, if we can't trust them for protection...
You trust BSK, though, I think. I don't know. I feel like...
But even...
Listen, I'm a grown-ass man. I don't need Hydra protecting me, you know what I mean?
No, not us, but I mean for their sake. All I'm saying is, even if we can't trust them, maybe it would be good to... maybe we don't put that on the table, but some type of ask that they don't attack the meth lab where they too come to a war. And if they hold that promise, sure. If they don't, sure. At least we put it on the table.
I mean, I could be like, we also want like to formulate an alliance and then just see if that's ever useful ever.
Mm-hmm. I think it's good because, I mean,
Throw that in.
realistically speaking, they're getting a lot and we're getting not much, which is completely fine. None of us obviously have an issue with that. But because of the position we're in, I think it's possible to ask for more. And I think they understand that.
Let's just set one thing straight here. None of us give a shit about this casino, right?
Mm-hmm.
Harry?
It's not mine to give a shit about.
I mean, it is, but you never see it that way for some reason. Right? What's up, boys?
Okay, so listen, what I'm gonna offer, it's not cash, to be honest, because if I'm being real, maybe I'm wrong and I'm misreading this. I feel like especially you motherfuckers, are so goddamn rich, you don't even need money. I feel like
No, we don't.
I'm in the position where I don't need money, and what we have and what you have as far as money goes, it's day and night.
Right.
So the only thing I can think of that would be somewhat even useful is we can. I mean, I don't know how much my word really means to you guys when it
Here
comes
it
to this,
comes.
but
He's gonna
when it
give
comes to
us
this
the
lab
offer
shit,
himself.
if anyone ever wants to
There it
fuck
is.
you guys,
Bomb, bomb,
you got-
bomb, bomb,
and when
bomb.
I say we
There
got
it
you,
is.
I
There
mean
it
it.
is. We
Like,
don't even have to offer
if
it.
someone
There we
yoinks
go.
it, bro, I have rules when it
Boom.
comes to when we go to these labs. It like, you know, all I want is you to enforce one rule. If
All right.
someone ever tries to steal that lab, one guy has to get away.
Yeah, of
I want-
course. I mean,
I
listen.
want everyone to tell a story, and if that's the case, bro, if you give me a name and you know for sure someone took it, then you know,
Up, up, up,
I-
up, up,
bro,
up, up, up.
I know so many people in
Up,
the
up, up,
city that
up,
are
up.
trying to steal labs. A lot of them find out that we have access to so many of them, they all back out. So
Yeah.
just
is
don't not
perfect.
even telling people that we made a deal happen for a lab. Most of them are not even gonna. They're not even gonna go for it to begin with.
Okay.
And if someone actually finds out, then I could promise you, either they're gonna back out or gonna make sure they do.
Listen, if we can somehow formulate some sort of alliance here, it doesn't have to be, you know, anything. It doesn't have to be over everything, but maybe over protection of the lab. And if motherfuckers are trying to give us trouble over there, that'd be good. Listen, we don't care to have much. I'm gonna be honest. You guys can have this place. We want the fucking lab. We can agree over some protection over it. Maybe keep it between us, as you guys still the ones that own it and run it. Maybe that's never, you know, leaked or whatever. We're good. The one thing is though, for the contract, when we sell you guys the place, we're gonna have to put a number value on it. So I'm thinking like maybe just like $1 million. You know, it's
That's
gonna look
fine.
weird if we don't sell a lot, you know, sell the
Yeah,
casino
yeah.
for money.
That's fine.
That works.
That's pretty much it. Then it's all yours, and we'll get the contracts drafted. It might take a couple of days, but probably by Monday, you know, you'll have the place.
I have a question for you. Who you guys want to cook?
Who do we want to cook?
Yeah.
Who's gonna be your cook?
We haven't really figured that out yet, honestly. The only reason
Nice.
we want the lab is because we have a, you know, we're kind of building a little underground network of, you know, fucking soldiers, and they need work
Mhm.
and shit to do. So
Well, I can tell you, there's that I know of probably like 6 or 7 people that have fully mastered, you know, being able to cook in the lab, and and 3 of them are in our gang. I'm one of them. So there's not many people who have actually committed to running a lab like as much as we have. So if there's any questions you guys have, or in any way, then we can help you guys out too.
well, I'm going. Is the meth lab? You know, is the process still the same? It's fucking like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
The only thing that I think we'd benefit you and your cooks on is that we have someone that is really good with formulas.
Oh, so
So
there's still
obviously
that
your formula
formula
helps you.
to crack the high percentage then? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're probably gonna need that too then. Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta,
So we
you
can
gotta
help out
crack
on that.
certain percentages by the time you get to certain points and stuff like that.
Man, fucking brings me back to the good old days. Fuck, that shit drove me crazy.
Yeah.
So you want to do the lab that's in the city, right?
Preferably,
Just-
yeah.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's fine.
I think
Okay.
let's just prep everything for fucking Monday because we should be good to go by Monday. Get the paperwork and shit all out the way.
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
I
You guys
appreciate it,
in?
boys.
Shit, it, boys.
And one more thing,
so do you
please,
think-
please don't turn this place into some type of shithole.
Oh no, we won't. There's some
Okay.
good plans for it.
Listen, the only reason we entertained it with you boys is you know, obviously you guys are a gang, but you guys, you know, have some sort of class, unlike most of these other gangs. So you know, bring that class here. You know what I mean? You know, make this place fucking classy as fuck. Don't turn it into a shithole. That's probably
For
the only
sure.
other ask we'd have.
I mean, I want to
100%.
actually have legit things being ran here, to be honest. So
Yeah, I think it would be good.
Yeah, I'm not gonna use this for a shootout spot or any stupid shit like that.
At
And
the end of the day, you do what you got to do, but just do it with some class.
Yeah.
and since you guys are offering us help in terms of situations that might arise with this potential lab, I'd be willing to say that we could offer the same in terms of business, since that is what we excel at. So if there's anything
would help
here
a
that
lot.
you would need help with going forward, you can always turn to us. I can't promise that we can solve it, but if we can't solve it, then nobody else can.
I
Appreciate
appreciate
it.
that. I mean, like, what do you? Be honest with me. Do you think the ideas had cooked up before is realistic in any way? I mean, if it's not, you know,
I think
we
so,
still
yeah.
move on.
I think the thing is, it's realistic. I just got to make sure it's possible. You know what I mean? Which I can't. I don't want to guarantee you and disappoint you.
Okay, that's fine.
But you know, I don't think it's not crazy. You just want to put some fucking cars on the wheel. I think that should be, you know, easy enough.
Yeah.
So
And again, like I said, just to be clear with the logistics, it's not like I'm wanting to get rich out this place. It's just, you know,
I don't
Just
give a
wanna
fuck if
motivate
you
the
want to get
boys.
rich, motherfucker. We're rich. You want to do business, do business. You know what I mean?
Yeah, fair enough.
At the end of the day, boys, you know, you do whatever the fuck you want. There's a lot of money that could be made here if ran correctly. You know, like Leslie said, we just never really had the passion for it. So maybe you guys will. You know.
Yeah,
All right.
appreciate
Appreciate
it
that.
a lot.
All right, boys. Thank you for coming by.
All right, appreciate it. See you
Alright.
guys Monday.
Take care. See you Monday.
See you Monday.
Actually, can I one more thing? Hey, next time we go to war, can I bring Harry with me? And we'll have
He
him
would love
undercover?
that. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Harry, next time we go to war, bro, I got you.
Hey, also, you know, when all them dumb fucks come shooting up roosters and you're kind of bored of dealing with them, listen. Yeah, I have a phone.
All right. That's good to know.
Have a good day.
Fantastic.
Later, boys.
Music to my ears.
This is
That's
very
a good
good.
deal.
We made them
Yeah.
give us the offer that we were going to propose to them.
Yeah, that was
Did
good.
they- did they
Works
offer it
perfectly.
themselves?
Well, they offered
where
what
did
we
you
were going to
come
ask
from?
for.
What's that?
But here's the thing. Now we're gonna have a fucking lab, which is gonna be fucking great. But now we have to talk. So what do we? How do we handle BSK? Do we
might
let them
have
know? Or
maybe
do we
two
not let them
labs.
know?
No, don't let them know. Maybe we get 2 labs. Get it? Because they're gonna get us the GSF one.
Well,
I agree with
no.
Speedy here.
All
And
right,
I-
fuck it.
Better
kind
to
of
have
agree with
2 than
Speedy
1.
here.
Because if we lose one, we have another one. You know?
Yeah, I agree with Speedy here. If they're gonna go get the GSF one, we wait till they get the GSF one, and then we just share both labs with them, right? And we have 2 labs. That's the logical way to do it.
okay, but the con in this is the potential outcome of them finding out without us telling them worth it.
No, they don't give a fuck if we have a lab or not.
No,
You see what I
the
mean?
thing
Like,
is, the thing is, let's just take it slow, all right? Because Leslie's right. BSK is an alliance that is good for us, and now Hydra, you know, even though it could go back in the word very quickly, it could be good as well.
yes. So we take 2, right?
We'll figure it out. Let's get out of here.
Exactly. Oh, Matt, yeah, but bring me back to good old days, I was gonna say, boys.
Splinter,
You know, where
yeah.
I fucking bought a lab and,
next week.
you know, they took it
Huge.
back 2 days later. Lost 5 million.
That's life, baby.
That's life.
It's so funny in these business deals when you see an increase in confidence. It just grows during the time, and more is offered and more is placed on the table, even without asking. Interesting how the human mind works sometimes. I am going to lay down in the couch and rest and sleep here.
All right, I just want to, you know, one last moment in the fucking iconic meeting room.
Oh, that was one thing I was gonna say. I'm guessing they're gonna get the helicopters, yeah?
Yeah, everything, yeah.
Yeah, the helicopters.
Well, I mean, we can take the helicopters if we want, but we have so many.
Yeah.
Those helicopters
we-
are fucking dog.
we
ass.
really
I
don't
might
need that.
ask him. I might ask him just to keep keys here though, because I like coming here when I need to fucking run away. I'm gonna be
I'm
honest.
sure we can
I
all
was
keep
thinking
keys.
about that.
All right, have a good night, gentlemen. Good luck.
Night, Leslie.
My brother.
Guys,